All right. Hello, friends, and welcome to another exciting recording of some Final Fantasy 14. I have to explain to you why I laughed. I had a lot of things that I was going to talk to you, but oh my god, I really wasn't expecting that to hit me as soon as I started recording. So as you guys will have known, I've been messing around with making it so that my VTuber does certain faces when I make certain faces, not only in just like the moving around and stuff, but in, when I raise my eyebrows and go all white, or I have set up when I frown, I look sad, One of the things that I can do as well is I can put a little sound effect that will pop up when it turns on so that I hear. I don't have to like constantly be looking over and making sure that nothing is accidentally turned on when it shouldn't be. So I put on what I thought was like a really short and made sense in my brain sound effect. And it keeps making me laugh. It's this little like really quick pop noise, like I don't know, a bubble popping or something, and my god if it doesn't make me laugh every single time, I guess. So we'll see whether or not I get used to that. I literally just put it in. But a couple of things that I want to talk to you guys about before we hop in to this recording in particular. One, last time we got the Bard outfit and I was like, ooh, this is super ugly, but I'll still keep it, Maybe we'll get new ones later. I made it worse because of this top. It kind of goes with the outfit, not gonna lie, but also, yikers. I don't want to put glamour on the coral outfit, coral attire, because I feel like it's special. But also simultaneously, I'm a hot mess right now, but it is apparently better than the other outfit that I was wearing, stats-wise, so we're keeping it for now. Other thing that I gotta tell you, last time that I recorded, I said that we were going to do some side quests in this recording. We, are not, because I did all of the side quests in all of the areas except for over here, because I haven't been over here yet, but I went from here, did all the ones over here, all the ones, what did I have written down, in Camp Overlook and Highbridge, everything that I think that we passed by already. Listen, I was having a night that night. It was, as you guys would have known, I joined an FC, and my FC has a Discord group. And I've known about it for, since I've joined the FC, because every single time that you log in, it pops up saying, hey, did you know we have a Discord group? I'm staring at it right now. And so, but I've been kind of scared about joining the Discord group. No reason, I'm in the FC, they'll allow me in the Discord group, and it would be nice to be able to talk to them. That's cute. But I don't know, I just got nervous about it. And so the night that I was doing all the side quests was also kind of the night that I was like, tonight's gonna be the night I'm gonna ask for the invite to the Discord. So I'm in the Discord now. Whoa. And it's really nice, actually. They had this little thing where you introduce yourself when you first start. And so I introduced myself, and they were all like, hey, so excited for you to be here. Let us know if you need any help with anything in the game. If you need any tips and tricks or whatever. And then some of them were like, I recognize you from TikTok. And I was like, please don't. Pretend I don't exist. So that was really nice, but I was kind of using these side quests as a way to hype myself up to ask for the Discord invite. So we do not have any side quests to do, but we can do the main story. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna hop in and we're gonna do that, and maybe I'm gonna get a new outfit because, like I said, this one's ugly as hell. So we need to go back in and talk to Airship. Elephant the Elephant is what I've been calling him in my head. Concerned for Lord Francel's well-being. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I've received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravanian horde, so I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray, journey to the Steel Vigil, and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Okay. So with me behind the scenes doing a whole bunch of side quest things, I'm wondering... Where is it? Oh, it's over here. I'm wondering if this is the place that I'm thinking it is. No, this looks like kind of the graveyard area. There's an area... I also noticed recently that my head was covering this, so here, I'll put it here for you guys. Over here-ish, there was an area that I thought might be that, but no. We are going to go out the back exit, and we're just going to keep the map in the middle of the screen now. You wanted to see anything about the character? Too bad. I'm joking. Okay, so, I mean, that's definitely... Yeah, because there are dragons in that area, so that does make sense. That you should be scared about dragons. This makes sense to me. Okay. I don't remember if we talked about this or not, but me changing out the like sound so that when I'm singing along to the song it matches up has been kind of working so far. It's still like maybe a second off, but I'm like, okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Hello. Here's where I'll get off and start fighting people, I guess. Had to think about it. Whoa. Okay. Forgot that you open a battle with that. Has it been a long time since the last time that I played? I feel rusty. Okay. But they are over here somewhere, it says. Perhaps the unfit and the unsettled knights. But none of those are Francel's. So... the unnerved knight, perhaps? Oh, he's right here. I was about to start looking over there, bud. Yo. Who goes there? Kit? No, stay back. The Fiend is still here. Is that the Fiend? The Grand Avis? Jesus fucking Christ, I keep forgetting. We just had this moment. Get good. Don't worry about it. I'm almost 10 levels above this thing. I believe in myself. There we go. Would you like a straight shot, by the way? I have an extra one. Aid the knights. Okay. Hello? Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Halenart if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We were fortunate you came along when you did. House Halenart will remember your kindness. You're welcome. Do it one more time. I also just feel kind of slow. I don't know. Okay, well that's not the best thing I've seen. Oh, somebody else is doing the same mission. That's for them. I heard the beast's cries from over yonder, and Lord Francel is safe. Bless you. I didn't sneeze. Hello. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. Okay. And back over here. Yep. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Halenart that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. Okay. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. This is the place where they were going to make like a big palace, and then it got overrun, and so now it's an optional dungeon, maybe? I was gonna look at my map, but I guess we're continuing on our conversation. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations, yeah, that's right, fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. It getting brighter out while also that music happening in the background was wild. No, this isn't the one with the optional dungeon. Maybe it's this one that I'm thinking of. I don't know. There's a dungeon somewhere that was a palace at one point. Darkhold? I don't know. Anyway, we can move back now. Oh, hello. I guess I'll go this way. I was going to turn right there, but there was an ogre. Also, fun facts, not that I have to show you around, but down here is a large ravine that, let's see how close I can get, that I've almost fallen down about 16 times. Well, it's not looking good for me. Every so often, like, I stop just before I'm about to fall, and I'm like, shit, I forgot about it. There's a couple of them around here, but... Yet again, I know that I don't need to get off of the chocobo in order to enter an area like this, but I feel bad. I feel like it's not nice. It's not correct. Oh, also, if we want to talk about, they're in the back. There's this area, like, over here, I think it was, or maybe it was over here, I don't know, where there were some side quests that were annoying as hell to go through. Because you had to go all the way back to Gridania. What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of someone who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal in which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear of Lord Francel's name, and, by association, yours. Okay. Oh. Thank you, thank you. I'm incredible. I know. While I'm thinking about it, let me... Oh, holy shit. I gotta go through my inventory. not as good as what I have. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Franzel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Franzel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Reichman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Kurthus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Okay. I'm sure it was the guy who wanted me to grab it in the first place, not the Lord, but like the merchant guy? Yes, this way. And this is the one that's in... No, this is the one that's like up here. Get on my chocobo anyway, but... This time I'm going to follow the road. Because I like to follow the road. It feels proper. No, this is the one that's inside here. Oh, for some reason I was thinking that he was the one who lived on the hill. Oops. Oh, because this is a whole different place? No, it's this. No, this is a different one. I don't know. Don't ask me questions. Huh? Someone's tampering with shipments. Fury strike me down if all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look. I'm a House Halenart man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family, too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I never had a question in their faith. If it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it. Huh? Could it have been the fellows that were responsible for the inspections? Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim Front this morning. You might consider having a word with them. Okay. And that is back where we came from. Is that the same fate that's always here? Like, what is up with these people? Yeah, and their pets. Oh my god. Stop getting pets if you're not gonna take care of them. I like that it's harder to see right now. A little blizzardy. That kind of sounds good. Damn, you ever start playing a game and all of a sudden you're like, I could go to Dairy Queen. Damn, it's 9:30 at night. I don't even think they're open. Apathetic porter. Okay. For sure this is gonna be the guy. Beg your pardon. You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Halenart shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. I bet that you've been tipped off and I'm not gonna find anything. It's not looking good for you, girly pop. Two of them? Which ones even were those? I wasn't. This one was House Philibera, but I wasn't reading what the other ones were. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. What about these? But that's impossible. Once the knight at Whitebrim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Harchefant, I will not be held accountable for this. Okay, so it's definitely then the people who are inspecting. Oh man, I have to go really far to talk to Elephant the Elephant. Yep. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? Check these out. More draconian rosaries, in every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Halenart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise baloney that he did. I refuse to pronounce this correctly at this point. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we're to clear his name. Hello? From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Halenart were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations. Sure. And put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Briggy. Tell her that House Fortemps asks, nay, demands, that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Or concluded. Same thing. Different word. Briggy, who, as we all know, must be down. Looks like maybe on the same floor as me. Oh, I bet you she's up. Because I'm walking right past and I'm not seeing anyone. This one is the side character I was telling you about, who is annoying as hell to do. Hello, Briggy. What is it, my child? Lord Harchefant would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillemay presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop, even as we speak. Oh, okay. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Bologna's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. What? If he's innocent, he's going to walk with the he's going to die, basically, is what you're saying? Okay, well, that's not good. Yo, girly pop? It might be over for this man, which is unfortunate because he looked like he was like 12, so really died before it was his time, I feel like. They have taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop? That's madness. The Inquisitor doesn't have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Kit, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillemay in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Okay. I thought they were dancing in the corner. Back here. Not back there? Well, okay, the exit is this way, so. What are we doing? Ooh. Thrustavis. And which one do you want from me? Because this is Witchdrop, but you want me over here. I wonder if there's an easy access point there, because this is the easy access point for over here. I also kind of wonder if maybe there's a blizzard going on, because I'm getting further into the storyline. Because there's that whole thing about like, oh, be careful about... I thought you were inside Witch Trot. You're gonna punt him into the thing. Like, I thought you were already down there. And just holding this... Oh my god, you guys. Let me throw my chocobo down there. Hello, our Lynette. Hail, Kit. As you can see, Lord Francois yet lives. We must try to reason with the... Just toss him down the thing. But if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Yeah, I'm gonna be judged a threat. Wassin Charlemagne Francel de Helenart. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? I'm like 12, my dude. Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. Can we back up a little bit? I don't need to see your nose hairs. It is for baloney to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. That's a wild way to do this. The righteous shall take their place in Baloney's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. So either way, you're gonna die, my dude. In the name of House Fortemps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harchibald. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francois are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts can be conducted. Lord Harchibald has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but only one punishment. All right, Elephant, get down there too. We must hold them until Lord Harchibald arrives, Kit. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Oh, I'm gonna beat his ass. Like, don't tell me that. I'm gonna get him. Should've got the other guy, I guess. You don't care for me, but fuck you. I'm gonna get these two out first. Seems the best to do here. Whee! Why are you attacking me? Why would you think I'm the one? I don't know what you just did to me. Everything. I don't need this right now, but... That was quick. No, I'm still fighting Albuquerque. Okay, bye. You got this. I'm not reading anything that's happening right now. I need you to know. There's a wyvern for some reason. How is that different to a dragon? Should we focus on this guy now? I guess we're all friends now. No, we're not. I'm still getting attacked by this guy. Okay, well, you're invulnerable, so we'll just go ahead and Smack this guy down. Everything, oh my god, dude. Everything is happening so much. I might have gotten hit by that one. Albuquerque still. Oops. God. Remain strong. I'm certainly doing something. You can't leave? What are you doing? You think you're hot shit? You can just leave? I'm focusing on you. Who cares about the wyvern behind me? There we go. Are you good? You're gonna leave now because Albuquerque dropped a rosary. The wyvern takes to the skies, sure enough. Oh, you want me? Sorry, I have 25 minutes with which to pick up this rosary. What is? Yippee! That one felt kind of weird. After we do this, I'll read what everybody was saying during that battle, but that one felt a little out of place, I feel like. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Halenart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? Check out this necklace. By the Fury, a draconian rosary. Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harchevant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Kurthus, Kit. Pray, locate your errant ship and use it. Okay? Thanks. Lord Harchepent, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? 'Cause I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Halenart. Praise baloney, it did not come to that. But it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Don't look straight into the camera like that. Let us quit this place, Kit. Pray, visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Okay, what were people saying during all that? My fucking goodness. Your shield bears no sigil. Do you serve the Holy See? I serve a higher power, says Albuquerque. Harchefant, I read that one. Of this silver fuller. Okay. In the name of House 4 times I demand you lay down your arms. Today you shall answer for your sins. And then there was a wyvern. And that's pretty much it. Okay. They're just... okay. Anyway, so apparently, their idea of, like, court is just toss yourself into the thing. if you die and you make it to what is basically heaven, you were good. If you die and you don't, you were a piece of shit. What are we doing over here? Oh my god, this is more training? This one's so funny to me. All right. Back in here. And then give me like 2 seconds. I keep messing with something behind the scenes as I'm doing all this, and I just cannot get it. So I need to grab something real fast. Fun fact, I walked away from my computer and I still kept my earbud in. Every second or so, I heard one of the expressions go off. I think it was the sad one, because that makes the most sense to me, but I don't know because I was away from my computer. And then after like 6 of them or something like that, I just heard a sheep bawl. Truly, the best entertainment is keeping your headphones in as you walk away from your computer and just listening to whatever goes on around you. Anyway. You look well, Kit. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. I feel like I didn't do that good, but thank you. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would have surely died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Forthemps and House Halenart shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. The man with the knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. I tried to say 2 words at once. Information and proves. Information. You. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Kurthis several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gordania and landed near the stone vigil in the far northwest, really. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Harchfend is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I've done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Thank you. I was gonna say, let me guess, I gotta go back inside. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil. Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write you a letter to Lord Drillamont of Whiteburn Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Kit. May Baloney guide you. Thank you. Ooh. A little side quest that I can do later. Okay, so Francel, as we all remember, is in his house? It's not really a house, and it is— damn! Y'all ever just see a random pair of hands come and smack someone? Sheesh. On top of the hill, right? I keep thinking that this up here is a dragon. Like, oh, that looks really cool. It's not. Yes, up here. Perfect. Through here. Just through your doors. Don't worry about it. Hello.
Wonderful to see you again, Kit. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the stone vigil.
It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halenard. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the stone vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillamort. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Halenard have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us. And towards you now, as well. That's okay, I'll take them. I'll beat him up. Hello. Sorry, I was trying to shoot you, I guess. Misremembered where W was? Where is this? Okay, so pretty much back through here and then over here. Got it. Why am I walking? Can I tell you guys while we are heading over in that direction? Hi. I don't know which expression that was. I got my friend to try out Final Fantasy XIV. Pretty excited about it because she was like, no, I don't know that my computer is going to be able to run it. And so I had her use the benchmark to see. And it did. It was running it. Not that well, but it was running it. And so I had her download the full game. And it turned out that she doesn't have enough room on her computer. Like, not even like, oh, you just need to make some space, but like, she doesn't have enough room on her computer. So. A rock? That's not a lobster. Ooh. How far away is this? I really thought that it was closer. Some new enemies I haven't seen yet. Exciting, exciting.
So I am sad I will never be able to play.
Okay, what is that? Chinchillas. Cute. They're mean. Interesting. Okay, we have this place here. Is this where I'm supposed to be going, or do I get to stop eventually? Yes. Am I allowed to head inside and grab... Do you have an Aetherite? Okay, I'll just talk to you then. It's fine. You desire an audience with Lord Drillamont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. But I have a letter from Elephant and France. What do we have here? Letters from Lords Harchfint and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh. You're serious?
Huh. What to do, what to do. Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillamont's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. Oh my god, me too! In any case, it's not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to... Sir Alboys. Yes, Sir Alboys can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Okay. I don't know, this kind of feels like she is not going to care. Hello. You know who I saw in the background here? Who followed me? Why are you so short? Like, I don't know why I was expecting you to be taller. You're like this tiny little thing. This way? Or over here? I'm confused. Up here and in this room. I'm looking for someone. I guess I'm looking upstairs? I'm confused. Hi, why aren't you outside? Maybe I'm looking downstairs? I must be looking downstairs. This place is confusing. There's a door down this way, right? Yeah, this one. There you are. Sir Brunadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he's mistaken. Lord Drillamont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgeon? Like surgeon, but chirurgeon? Estidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Yeah, I had a feeling. And there's no stairs, because I was just upstairs. And there are no stairs down, so I thought they were doing the worm. All the way upstairs, right? Yeah. Hello. Are you here to visit a patient? What's this? The letters of introduction from House Fourtemps and Halenard. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray, proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gooderno. He should know Lord Drillamont's current whereabouts. Sid, I'm being bullied. Can you kick their asses for me? This is over here, in here. Upstairs? Yes. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillamont is just up these stairs. Are you sure? Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You'd best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Okay. Hi. Sir Gooderno permitted your passage? Very well, speak. I have letters of recommendation from lords. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? No, but my friends have something to say about it. We are the scions of the 7th Dawn, Lord Drillmont. You know our name, and you know our deeds.
This does not make you look any taller, my dude.
We come to Kurthis to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nan Garland, who stands before you now.
It's me.
Master Garland, you're alive, but that's impossible.
Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. Oh boy. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in Whitebrim Front but 3 mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and 2 scions of the 7th Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have a greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durandare purchased the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Kit, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillamont's trust. Understood? Yeah, I'll beat him up. Let me at him. How many arrows do I have in my back? 3? That's enough. Apparently, I don't need to talk to you in order to get your trust. Your guess is as good as mine. There's an up, but there's also down, and I'm scared. Going down. Okay, some more side quests. I'll try to remember. More side quests. I bet you it was up. Oh, no, it's here. Good. Oh, tell me more, Hostfort. You're responsible for that commotion upstairs? Aye, word travels fast in Whitebrim Front. I gather you wish to change Lord Drillmont's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them as steaks using mud puppy tail meat. 'Twouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it'd be a damn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in There was the goat. In Danifin Pass, and take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. Great. Okay. And that, as we all know, is out this direction. Hopefully there's an escape this way. It doesn't really matter. It is not looking good for me. It's okay. I can walk this way. And what is this place called? Whitebrim Front? I need to write that down to remember. I have so many side quests over there. I gotta look and see where this is. This way. Try to do 2 things at holy fuck. My notes could not be any further on the table. Whitebrim Front. I don't know what I wrote down. There was a P in there somewhere. Kind of looked like fruit, but then also starting with a P. Fruit. I'm going to assume that this doesn't eventually turn over here. Hey man, what's up? Oh, it does. It was just a little bit further. Are we chill? $39.47. I don't think so. But also, I'm not part of the fate, so be nice to me. Through here. This does not lead down there. Okay. Destination. In here somewhere. Hi, nice to meet you. Here. Go. Well. Yep. Oh, I missed it. Nice. I guess I should say I dodged it, because I'm not the one who missed. You did. Uh-huh, now I'm behind you. What are you gonna do about it? All done. But what is this way? Not somewhere I really want to be. The opposite of the way that I need to go. Heading this way. I might get into a battle with the chinchilla. Alright. Yeah, so it would have been better to just leave through this door, but that's fine. Nobody ever said I was smart. Go, Choco. Alright, and then through here. I have received the meat. It didn't work, did it? What do you mean it didn't work? I thought it was an idiotic idea. I have it right here. You just didn't believe in me. Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near Mud Puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Hetty Road, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this. And this. And voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. Alright, here you go. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. I like you. Have a steak. Yes, yes. I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. Hi, I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. Oh, that's my favorite, actually. How about you? You got anything good? Damn, we ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we die here. Is that a fresh cooked steak? Baloney's blessings be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. Alright, and then above, I will just gently waft this under what's-his-name's nose. Steak. Sure wish you had it, huh? Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. Me. I'm not the sustenance, I'm saying that's something that I would say. It's me, your sustenance. You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. Okay. Is that the one above or below? Oh. Okay. Feels like I ate a whole dragon. Damn. So somebody's attacking somebody behind me. Or maybe it was outside the walls? Either way, I saw damage. It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, huh? But I've forgotten about the hard-working Chirurgans at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking this steak to Sonoda? Trying to plug in my phone at the same time, and it's not going very well for me. She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. Wow, I really need to figure out a way to make plugging in my phone easier. This way, up here. Through here. And upstairs. Not you. Hey, not you. You. I beg your pardon, but I'm busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. But I have a steak. Is that? Come to think of it, it's been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. Ooh. I guess raptor? What's up, Sid? Why? I mean, sure, but why? Might I have a word with you, Kit? It concerns the Chirurgans. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there's a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within, rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. And I believe you. Girly Pop, you would be surprised to hear the things that I would believe about you. There's really no good way to exit. I'm going to go this way. Oui. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Done. Ta-da! Damn. here. I don't know what this is, but it's very interesting to me in the background. Just keep looking at it. What is that? I need to go look and see. Hippos, sir. Okay. Could be. It's one of these as well, but... And there we go. Heading back. Itching my nose a little bit. I even put up my hair this time to be like, maybe it's my bangs? Like, messing, making me feel like I need to itch my nose? No, it's just every single time that I play. Oh my god, I'm allergic to Final Fantasy XIV. Every single time that I play, my nose itches. That's fucked up. Hello. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. Ta-da. What an amazing device. But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I, too, am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it's as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Where the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity, comes at a cost. What's up, man? Their earnest efforts are but a means to as... Let me try it again. Back it up, leave the room a little bit. Come back, alright? Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation preferred by these unbelievers. Can I kill this guy? Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Let me go beat him up. He can have a little bed around here. I don't know what I wanted to say after that. I was really like, my brain was coming up with 15,000 different things I could say and none of them made sense. The first was he could breathe out of his ass. Interesting. The second one was he could eat soup out of his ass. What? Why am I thinking about this man's asshole? I'm trying to find like terrible things that will happen to you if you get beat up too badly. Apparently they're all ass related. Alright. Sid is concerned, but we're looking at Alphino. Before we can persuade Lord Drillamont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Kurthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Okay, there's probably someone up here I need to talk to. I didn't even look to see. Yo, anybody here want to tell me about the Inquisitor? No? Cool, I don't want to talk to any of you anyway. How about you guys? You, tell me about Inquisitor Guillaume? Yes, of course I know of him. Alas, I've not seen him since... He was just upstairs. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the night's watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of silhouettes illuminated by the lights of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillemot rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Okay. I'm definitely already getting vibes, but there's somebody else in there I need to talk to. Oh, they might be underneath. Through here. Hey, Alamos. Inquisitor Guillemot, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak. Unbeliever. Aye, we've learned of your deeds at Witch Drop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Okay. So he's like a demon. No, but there's something going on with him. Under Inquisitor Guillemot's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics. This sheep is following me. Have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us, and tuck us into bed at night, and tell us bedtime stories, and kiss our little foreheads. Oh, hey, Chef. Hey, remember when you helped me out? You totally like me still, right? The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Bologna's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Cool. Great. I was expecting a little bit more. Why are you on the other side? Why couldn't you have been on this side? Yo. Do you need a jacket? In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Kit. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillemot's motivations. Okay, so in my mind I was thinking, do you want me to get you something out of my armory chest? Because for sure I'm gonna have something that's a little bit more warmer for you. And then I forgot what I was wearing. Damn, maybe I need something out of my armory chest. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's accounts. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in White Room Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sarah Jolo is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Rude. The merchant's over here, by the way, if you wanted to... I mean, I don't know what he sells, but... you can buy yourself a jacket. You know, I just immediately went this way and didn't really look at the map to see where I was going, but it's apparently not... Where the hell am I going? It's apparently the opposite side of the damn world. You told me the eastern, but then you want me to go western. Down over here, then. There was a dragon. This way. I was like, is it my dragon? Fuck, I did need to go eastern. They got me good there. So this is leading down, which is towards Witch Drop. One would assume. We'll see. And then this, you want me to go this way. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And down here and around. And around some more. And around we go. And around we go. Uh-huh. That doesn't look stable. You have this bridge. And then it comes down into like this little point down here. Like that doesn't make sense. Please, think of the physics. It's not even connected to anything. Okay. Could have maybe turned around a little bit faster to see a dragon wyvern. Dragon wyvern. We're not even looking at the dragon wyvern, actually. We're looking at the mound of snow next to it. Okay. I read ethereal thingies. You're right. They sure are ethereal thingies. Perhaps even mabobs. That doesn't... okay. And you? Ta-da! Snow mount? Rah! Oh. He's not the real Inquisitor. Just let me take the body. Not just the bloody and cyclical. Let me take the whole ass body. Let me take the dragon. This man's not real. He's working for the bad guys. That's why he has a thing. Yes, I'm putting the clues together as we speak. The thoughts are being formed in my head.
Hold on, it will take me 5 years, but I'll get there.
I'm gonna come back and he's just gonna be a giant icicle. Guess what tea I have for you?
You found something, didn't you?
Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Behold.
Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you've just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume, newly come to Curthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Kit, before he learns that his deception has been discovered.
Hold on. I want it.
It's the same thing I already have.
Ooh. That's not for me, though. I can't wear that. I can, however, wear the pasty skin crackles.
Since Lord Drillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. Make him go down there! Look, you have everything that you need. The encyclical, the body, a dragon? How are you gonna explain that away? But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of 2 high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jorlot with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise.
Which, where am I going? By the way, I don't even think is in Curthus, so... Just as a side little note, I think all of this is for nothing, but...
Oh, you've returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask?
Yeah, what do you think about this?
The Inquisitor is an impostor. Don't be preposterous. That couldn't possibly be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a descended servant of the Fury. He would have me believe all that is a lie?
If you're so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go speak with Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me there. I will never speak against the man who saved my life. That is valid. That is valid. Now, if you were Sir Prunilla... Yes, I would be right here. You're right.
You.
I do not believe I know you. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Okay, you have definitely already heard about me.
Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? How would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it, not at all.
Yeah. I don't believe in you.
You know, don't you? Fury, take me. I prayed this day would come.
You prayed this day would come? When Sir Jorlot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came of the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Jorlot and I would be spared. But if I defied him,
Everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When I at last agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Ser Jolot to the infirmary, and on his first night in White Brim Front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries, as I feared he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Drillamont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of White Brim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Halenart, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that's the entire truth, I swear. Baloney, forgive me for not acting sooner. Where? The area southeast. So, I guess out this door? I see it on the map. And then east. I bet you it's gonna be in some... Oh, no, it's right here. I was gonna say in some random area that, like, I'm on the wrong side of. What's this? Another dead body. I feel short. A suspicious box. That's all. Just a suspicious box. I'm not gonna look into it or anything. I found a box in a snow. Isn't that weird? This must mean that your Inquisitor isn't truly the Inquisitor. Obtain me better clothes, so I don't have to look like your funniest court jester. And up. One more level. Ta-da! Here I am. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you free access to the Stone Vigil. Don't make me repeat myself. But check out this encyclical and a box of rosaries. There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. I didn't mean to do that one, I'm sorry. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic. Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. With this evidence in your testimony, you could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Kit, and for that, I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Yeah, but first, give me shoes. Nope. All I can put on is the bow. Damn. Plus 11 for my shoes, and yet these are still better. That's crazy. That's a huge ass bow, by the way. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and his Dravanian allies. I'm told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul who's branded a heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Kit. Together let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all.
We'll see. I have a feeling I'm not going to name just yet. But I have a feeling. Through here, how far away is it? Pretty far. I should chocobo.
Whee!
Hey, there's that hippo surf I saw earlier. Here's another one. From far away, it looked, I don't know, just more interesting. Couldn't quite tell its shape. Which way? This way. Near a dungeon, huh? I wonder why. That's something I apparently need to fight, so... What a name. Truly.
I'm gonna go for it.
While I'm here, make sure that I get everything. Plus, you're fishing, so shouldn't matter. I don't like taking enemies from people who are, like, fighting. Cool, 1 of 5, but you're fishing, so you're probably like, good, please, get them away from me. Hopefully. You're no longer fishing. You are watching me. I did not need that, but thank you. Maybe I did, who knows. Do we have any others who are going to spawn? What did you do to me? Nullifying damage, thank you. Guess not. Okay, I'm moving on.
Good to have you with us. When Lord Drillmont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality?
Yeah. I need 3 more of those.
You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Bologna's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that's holy, I swear to you that I've never questioned the teachings of Bologna. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drillamont, what's the meaning of this interruption? You're aware that I'm at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillaume and countless innocents. You're a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption.
Why? Grave allegations indeed.
But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillamont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop.
What did I call him? The Archbishop's lies. I definitely said bitch in the middle of that.
But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillmont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Ravanian fang and claw.
That was a really dramatic way to say a bunch of words. Show him no mercy. He must pay for the innocent blood he has spilled. I'm trying to read. Soon you will know the futility. I should maybe raging strikes while I'm here. Yep, I had a feeling. Target not in range. I don't even know where they are, so... Oh, they're all the way up there? Fuck that. Why did I do that? For what reason? Motherfucker, why are you so far away? Okay. Stop it. I don't know how to walk away. I need to actually, like, turn myself. It's only these two. Okay. I thought there was a third. There, and then I will help you with this one. You died. Okay, I'll take it on. Don't worry about it. You gonna get some more? Or
you and your allies are no match for the might of Ishgard. How wrong you are. I've been blessed with power far beyond your ken.
Come, my brothers. Hi. Why do you start blind? It is but an illusion. Okay. The point still remains. Don't you want to look at Trillamont, to be honest? A dragon stands before you, yet you do not flee? Meh. I've played Skyrim before. Alright, I'll get this one. Or I will, at the very least, start working on it. I don't know what you did to me, but I don't want it. Oh, I have... Ouch. I'm level capped. I was waiting for G to ever pop up. Like, why is it not working? Oh my god, dude. Let me grab this thing real fast. Try to make the numbers smaller. Go ahead and do an R. Try to see if that would help. Surely if I just... go to a completely different enemy, all of a sudden I don't have to worry about what it's doing. I should've. I still could. There we go.
My glamour's dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last.
You may not recall that the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content.
My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder. And when you're dead, White Brim Front shall fall.
Suddenly voice acted. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. I really did not think that he would die in that scene, alright? I thought he was going to be a bigger problem.
Kid, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state.
Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst.
It's past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray, visit me at White Brim Front, and bring your associates.
One of them surely is, just a popsicle at this point, but...
Why did I come out into a fate? Why would you do this to me?
Okay. Congratulations, you win.
Okay. One more.
Hopefully I don't get messed up by this fate. I think it's just this guy, so I should be good, but... Ta-da! Ooh. Wait, everything just happened. Just in case. Yeah, I'm good. It doesn't care about me.
Heading back to here. Okay. Oh man, now I gotta fight the hipposurfs? That's so sad.
Why couldn't you tell me to do this before? Five of them, of course. Target is not in range. I hadn't tried anything yet. And there. Oh, hello. 2 pieces of hippogriff sinew. Recently, I've been doing a whole bunch of, ventures with my retainer. And I recently ran out. So now all I can do is sell my things for me. Do it, do it, do it. But that's still okay. I need to check on him because it's been a while. He's probably run out of things and is just standing there like, do I still get paid? One more. I hit the wrong button, I guess? Oh, yeah, I did. Because I was still holding shift when I hit F, but I don't have a shift F. That'll do it. Yippee! Alright, in here, we're talking to Alpha now, who is still surviving. You could also, like, go up the stairs a little bit. Stand a little bit closer to the fire.
Where have you been, kid? Huh? The false inquisitor has been slain, has he?
Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Your guess is as good as mine, what I was hearing. Whoops.
As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillamont a visit and remind him of his obligations to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Just as soon as I regain feeling in my legs.
Alright. Up here. Are you sure you don't want to, like, come downstairs and meet me halfway? Being harassed and bullied.
We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor...
I can't read and do that at the same time. I was trying to crack my back and read, but you could, like, hear it in my voice. Hold on. There we go. The heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillemette would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent.
I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong.
Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship.
Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do, given all that you've done for us.
But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Javanians that now hold the ruin.
In part, yes. I should explain, shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Kurthus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillamont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid.
I see.
Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Ser Nathalane of your impending visit. May Baloney guide you, scions.
Okay. Yippee, finally finished. We can finally enter and find out that the airship isn't even in there. Where are we going with this? To this dungeon. Okay. Are you guys things that I need to fight? Of course. I had a feeling. At least that means that I'm keeping up with my hunter's log. That was my ankle. And here. And here. I didn't even look to see how many I needed to kill, I just assumed it was 5. Like, this is an enemy that needs to be killed 5 times. Here. One more after this. I might take the one that's over here just because it's closer to where we need to be, or this one. And this. Ta-da! Yippee! Okay. Nathalane. You are going to be Nathalane. Yes. Perfect. I spoke it into existence. Hail, Kit. Lord Drillamont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you wish. Yay! And I will. With a party of NPCs. Oh my god. Here. And I will scratch my nose. Because my god. Quick, watch this cutscene while I itch my nose. What? Why do you act sad when you can't see my face? Okay, so now that I'm actually looking at it, dragons, ruined building, that makes sense. Okay, let's go. I always gotta look behind me, like something is going to be back there. One or more party members is new to this duty. Joke's on you, it's me. And yet again, I am not at the level where I can do Reign of Death. This is harassment, and it is bullying, and they are going to have to go to jail. You're leaving me. Brat. There we go. What is this way? A whole lot of nothing. Cool. What is this, by the way? Enmity is increased. Okay. Oh, sure. You can join, I guess. Just kidding, bye. We didn't want you here anyway. And don't do that one. You have 2 enemies. Please, hit T. Nice. Hit it again. Nice. And in this room, a whole lot of nothing. Yes, indeed. I Exciting. And in this room? Really thought the dragon was gonna come down again. And back here? Come on, give me a treasure chest. At least now I don't have to worry about enmity as much. I'm trying to remember that that's what it's called. And not like aggro. Outwalker, so I can kind of focus on you. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Not quite the one that I wanted to kill, but... Alright. Don't see anything else interesting in here. Okay, moving on. In here. Nothing. Whoops, wrong one. And here. And here. And here. Whee! They don't die very loud. I'm always missing when the first one in a battle dies. Moving on. Hello. Ouch. You know, I really should have thought about that and backed the fuck up. I may be dumb of ass. However, it's okay, the Conjurer likes me anyway. Second time that it's happened too, like... When will you learn? There we go. I wonder what we're gonna be doing that way. Anyway. This one. Okay. Gotta remember where my singings are. Shudo Yudo. Why did I do that again? I may be stupid. Do it. I pressed the button. I feel like we're not doing much. I feel like we could be better. Barrage is such a difficult button for me to press because, like, I'm gonna get it one of these times, you know? Holy fuck. Thank you. Was I in something and I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy talking about Barrage? Like, what are you doing over here? Trying to figure it out. I guess I could also start moving into Arnie's P and just to like kind of have something to do while I'm waiting for Mage's Ballad. I won't do it now because it's dead. But I pray we don't face another of those beasts. I bet you we're going to. Where's my treasure? I want Lockhart, which I can't even use. But I want it for reasons. Moving on. Okay. This way. This is a lot. Okay. Hello, friends. It is I, the Frenchiest Fry. There's a lot going on the screen right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Nice. Back to singles. There we go. And a treasure. Ooh. Steel ingot. Okay. I'm sure that would be really nice if I did any like goldsmithing or something, but I don't. Hi. I still got hit by it. Hello, Conjurer, please love me. He's like, that one's on you. I give up. You're gonna learn. I thought for sure if I went backwards, or if I went forwards behind it. Wait, guys, I want to join the battle too, instead of just setting up over and over again. Use the thing. Ta-da! Treasure? Treasure, 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 treasure? No? Darn it. Oh, dead dragon. Oops. Teehee. Didn't get me that. Can I help you? Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on, still setting up. I am inside a dragon. Don't worry about it. I'm right where I want to be. Nope, not anymore. Nope. There's only one enemy. Okay, moving on. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hold on, let me set up. Hold on. I'll join the battle momentarily. Here we go. I still feel like I'm not doing as much as I should. Do not. There we go. Anyway, in this room... Ooh, treasure. Vigil cuffs. I can wear them. Holy shit, plus 30. That's crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean? These cannot still possibly be 66 and I got something that's 96 and you're still telling me? That can't be right. I'm gonna go ahead with it, but that cannot be right. There's gotta be something wrong with it. Hi, nice to meet you. I feel like I want to look it up right now, but I'm like, listen, we've got a whole dungeon to go through. There we go. These Dravanian outflyers, I swear, they're so small, and yet I feel like they're so hanky. Okay. Thaumaturge, you got anything you want to do about that, or, I mean, this is the way that we want to go. Okay, so we should instead probably head this way. And I guess you're gonna take down the firewall? The right Baratus. Okay. If you say so. Don't mind me, I'll do everything. Hey, that's a you problem. Should start paying attention to what it's doing, but... well, that's fun and exciting. Nothing that I could do to help anybody. Like trying to look for things that I could headshot, but none of these are headshotable. Okay. Oh, I need to... oh my god. I'm stupid. Don't worry about me. Maybe I'll do this. See if that helps you guys any. I don't even know what it does for me. Repertoire cast time. So it just makes me faster. Okay. Could do another one of these. Could also do another one of these. Oh. Not at me, you freak. fine. I do feel like I'm pressing a lot of buttons in this battle, though. Not worth it. I was gonna do another song, but it's done. We have no more fires to worry about. Yeah, I mean... Ooh, 2 treasure coffers. A hat? Which is not for me. And a pair of pants. Okay, come on now. It's plus 39. Okay, but also all of my stuff is... Maybe it's just because, like, I'm in here and I'm stuck at 43 versus... These are also 43. I don't know. It would look like I should put on the pants. I feel like that would be good for me, but it still tells me to put on my silly little bard outfit. And that just feels wrong. Hello, friends. Is there a point in the game where it stops allowing you to fight with NPCs, or is it like everything can be done with NPCs? Because I'll draw the enemy. I sure hope he will. I was doing singles for that entire battle instead of trying for doubles. What a fool I am. Nothing that way. Through to here, let me guess. Okay. Oh, stop trying to pick a fight with the Marauder. Or, yeah, the Marauder. I thought maybe you grew up into something else, I don't know. I need to get a quieter keyboard so you guys can't hear me press the buttons. I mean, it's probably nice. So you get to hear me press the buttons, but you don't need to hear that much. Not done. Thought dragon was going to be here. We'll probably be in here, though. Security command. Ooh. Still no. Interesting. A shirt? Come on. Let me wear the... Oh. Interesting. I kind of like it. If only it would let me wear it. Okay. Maybe it's my item level? That one didn't scare me as much because I saw the Marauder out of the corner of my eye. Eventually. Okay, switching it over. There we go. Three more dragons. I don't know where the third is. Oh, I guess it's in there. And here. And here. And here. Damn, firecrackers going off. Come on, don't make me use a barrage. Of course, just as I complain about it. The game hears. Alright. Wrong room gate. I wonder what's past here. Yippee! Huh. An airship. I, really... Damn, I was so certain. There wasn't... Okay, bye. There wasn't gonna be one. Damn. Oh, hold on, cutscene. They didn't even let me jump down. Look, it's the Enterprise. It'll pick you up. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship, and only the airship. Just sneak past it. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Kit, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we're ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Yeah, sure, I'll run around. That settles it then. Shall we, Sid? As you command. Shoo, me. And then I sneeze. And it's like, oh shit. So, you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. Okay, bye. And you're aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquest. You said that about Titan, but then Titan was a bitch, so... A testament of the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it's you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. You guys were too loud! Like it's Sid and Alphino's problem. Alphino, the dragon! I still want to say it's Alphinod. Confound it all. Let me fight him. Let me at him. Yeah? What are we doing? Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Hello. Okay. Seeing a lot of myself right now and not so much. Oh, good. Cool. Can I at least move a little bit out of here? Okay. Let's go then. We'll need to be careful with this one. Now you tell me? Just as I hop in? You couldn't have said that 5 seconds sooner? We are looking... Wow, I saw that happen in real time. the thing going off. Repertoire. Let me get over here first. Thank you. Jesus, I'm gonna have to look at the ground. And that was hard to look at because it was blue on blue. Ouch. It's raining outside. Really loud. How am I supposed to focus on my battle when it's storming outside? Wait. Should I do this? Maybe it will help someone. Okay, here we go again. Well, middle was not quite what I thought you were gonna go for. Reapply. Do this. Ouch. I gotta remember to pay attention to that. Damage dealt is reduced. Okay, well that sounds nice. Don't. You ever have an enemy turn to face you and you're just like, tee-hee, that's so silly, don't do it, please. This is the one that keeps getting me, right? Still got me. I don't know what to do to combat that. I don't know if there's anything that you can do. I'll draw the enemy. I sure hope so. Let's do this and this. Okay, let me see. If I stand over here... Shit, you're doing something different. The Conjurer is dead. Oh my god, you're gonna do it again? Oh my god, the first one in which one of our people has died. I'm still mage palading. For the whole, 2 seconds left in that song. Alright. Just give maybe a little something extra. We're down a conjurer. That's okay, though. We don't need no stinking conjurer. Not where we're going. Yep, I had a feeling. That's why I started to move. Oh, okay. Can't believe this one. Oh, I forgot about it again. Still, I don't think that I can do anything. I think you just need the Conjurer to help you out with that one, unfortunately. The Conjurer is dead. I don't believe in us. I don't believe that we need another song. What is this one? Wow. Can't believe I had a party member die. That's kind of crazy. But wait, I have a straight shot available. Come back. Alright. I got a lot of things. I got a machinist's arm. Who do you think I am? What? Can't you only be a machinist after like level 60 or 80 or something like that? Like, excuse me? This is like a level 40 dungeon. Oh, hello. Why do we look so surprised? Okay, that kind of looks cool with the hat on. How many is that? I need 2 more. I need 1 more. Oh my god. You'll never see my eyes. Oh, just kidding. A little sliver of eyeball. Kit, are you alright? Speak to me. Ah. 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that aetheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. Blue. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? No, we did this all for nothing. Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs to be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Everyone else here has white hair but me. Wait. I don't have to do that. I can just do this and keep it. No, don't skip a cutscene. This is all so familiar. I know this air... Why did you disappear? Something's wrong with my VTuber model. I know this airship. If I could just... No, it's no use. Let's go. Whee! Ooh, a little saw. So what does this mean for me, like, travel-wise? Huh. Somebody else was in there, too. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm gonna stand here. Yeah, sure, something like that. I wanted to see... Hold on, I'm doing something behind the scenes. Oh my god, I forgot that this stupid game doesn't let you look behind it at things. Fine, we'll stay in the game. Hello? There we go. There are many things wrong in the background of this. We'll just continue on and I'll mess with that later. I'll try to remember. Hold on. I need to look up my armor and whether Bard is best. And I need to look up why when I hit this button, it doesn't stay. Because that button should be stay. Does the same work with, like... I don't know what I did. Okay, that works. But for some reason the other one doesn't? Strange. Sorry, I'm writing notes to myself. Anyway, there's so many people around me who are in a cutscene, so I guess maybe I'll get in a cutscene too. Nope, just kidding, we're just talking like normal.
Ah, how I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Cool, I'm out of there. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we're to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I'm no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. Bubble. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though I have not to you, Kit. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's aetheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe as they are known to warp aetheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. Fire. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one?
No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertaint, who resides in Camp Drymon.
Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquess met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his aetheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marquess was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Kit, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence.
For some reason I forgot that I needed to press button to continue. We're like most of the way through the scene and I forgot how to control the scene. Help. Alright. Camp Drybone. Is there anything in here while we're here? Should we? A bad bladder. I'm so intrigued. We should not do side things while we're here. Drybone. And we are talking to... I assume he's in here somewhere. Yes.
Why, yes, I am Professor Lambertaint. Beg pardon. You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly.
Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow person of science.
Yippee.
I guess. Are we sure?
Yippee, I get to wear a shirt. Okay, this kind of fits better, though. This kind of fits better. I like it. Picasso.
Ooh, there's more shirts. None of them I can wear, but more shirts.
Ah, so rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow. Unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads! At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Sako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. That person had the zoomies. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Highbridge isn't that far away. Let's just go. I'll go out this way, even though I know it's the wrong way. It is very the wrong way. Oh well. Put this up here. Whoa, where am I going? I guess I'm taking the high road. Okay, let's just go through the middle. Like...
This isn't working out well for me. Let's just go straight there.
We.
All right. And then in here somewhere is a Hahasaku. Here, I assume? Or maybe down? Here. I've never been down. Exciting.
How many times must I be made to explain myself? I'm not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I've chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements.
I have pot.
What have we here? A containment vessel. Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambertaint. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man
Himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction.
which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve.
I just want to know what they look like. Okay, this is what I'm wearing, but different. What I'm wearing, but red.
Ooh, okay, let's go. Fancy. Oh, frabjous Calais, that I should be chosen to guide this person. Yes, I, Hahasako, greatest of Professor Lambertaint's pupils, shall see that you successfully query your query. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous maronites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. I've been to the burning wall before. It was for a side quest, but I've been there before. Now watch me walk in like the completely wrong direction. I don't remember where the entrance to it is. I'm hoping if I follow the road, it will be there. I might have passed it. I did a very, very long time ago. Psst. It was the first entrance that I was saying, damn, imagine if I passed it. That would be so silly. This way. Hello, emulsions. Don't mind me trying to get to the burning wall. Here we are. Then there's this random guy who's here for some reason, and this random guy. And from here I should probably get off because surely there's going to be a fate in here or something. Hey, don't pay attention to me. So yeah, this area full of these crystal things. Still don't really understand it though. Hoping the mirror knight won't try to attack me.
Like, what was he saying for why this exists? Anyway. Oh, and what this whole thing is. I will fight this Mirror Knight. Or in fact, it will get in my way. I feel like I'm just gonna walk straight off the cliff. Okay, then this way. And it says down. Like underneath this? Huh, sure enough. Alright. I will head this way, I guess. I'll head up so I can head down. I might have missed a turn. What's this? Oh, right there. I see it. This way. I mean, it is really pretty, but what is it? Through here. I see. Okay. In here. This. Down even more. Ooh, waterfalls. And right here, around 2 Mirror Knights. That kind of hurt. Don't worry about it. And you? Ba ba ba. Okay. In here. This. And now this. Ta-da! And now we leave. Maybe I should just go right past the Mirror Knight. He doesn't care about me. Let's go. That one doesn't care about me either. This one will. It didn't. Let's go. Hello, floating stone. Hello, Kazakh Cha. What's there? So what is all this? Interesting. And down here. And I have thing. I see you've come galumping back. Have you the crystal been? Yes. What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambertaint will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. 100%. I was gonna teleport, but yet again, we're close by, so. This isn't a town, this is just a large bridge. Whee! This way. Eventually. This way. And then in here. My keen scholar's sense tells me you attained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? Yes. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected aether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspect aether? Oh dear. That may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hahasako. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think. You now understand the methods necessary to safely correct a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldesion. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You still a corrupted crystal to find. Ooh. These. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sinea, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lanasia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lanasia was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lanasia, Ephera Sirius on the Isles of Umbra to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she's still in Ailport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sienna's inquiries bear fruit? You can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates. You might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh? And do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Okay. I can be so small. Alright. I do feel like I've been sitting in this chair for too long. I'm getting pains, I guess. Stiff. Where am I going? Do you mean she's up here? Okay.
Well, then you should tell me that she's up instead of saying that she's on the same floor as me. You fool. Okay, I'm going to take maybe a 5-minute break. Not that it matters to you guys, I'll be right back. Maybe do a little walk around, a little stretching, you know? I think that will be good. Maybe I'll look up the things that I said I was gonna look up earlier. Ooh. Okay. I took a little walk break. Just kind of moved around, I guess. I tried to look into the white hair thing and why it's turning off when I like hit the button to turn it on manually rather than doing this. And I think it's because I have that set up that when I'm not holding that expression, that is more important in the system than me manually triggering it. And I don't know how to fix that. It's just something, fun and interesting that I get to learn, I guess. I'm still, working around with it. I'm a little bit too tall. I forgot I was going to check my phone. Just to see if I had any notifications while I was there. Anything important. The other thing is I was looking into the recommended gear to see, like, why I don't want to do defense and why it's recommending this. And so I learned that we don't really care about... I don't know why I opened this, but we don't really care about defense. We care more about dexterity. And so all of these have higher dexterity than everything else that I own, therefore it is better. So, and apparently at 50 I get a whole new outfit anyways, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. Anyway. Corrupted crystals. I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've got no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. But I have pot. Well, I'll be damned, Professor Lambertant did. I can't say his name anymore. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I am Sienna, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gosh, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction 12 times by now. Plus 14, but I can't wear that one, so... Can I wear that? No? Damn. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe the area surrounding Pharos Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Okay. Let's go question. I was gonna say, I bet they're above me. Oh, they're right here. How do we even get there normally? Oh, there's stairs. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on the person at a time like this, what with all the fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Okay. Is anyone below, or are they all on top? There isn't an easy way to get over here. I was right. Nope, they're below. Oh well. We're on top now. One of them's there. Let me break my ankles.
I'm fine. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra. Bloody elves. Are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. Okay. Bird. And down here... Just kidding. Up and then down? I'm confused. Over here. I see it. Wee. 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 The Isles of Umbra. What interest have you in the God's forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Okay. They just simply don't like the place. People are dying. Spirits. Zombies. Sounds like a load of bullshit to me. Surely I can best these beasts. Wee. Wee. Ah, Kit, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Ahem. Yes. Infested with ghosts. That's fucking scary as hell. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skyfrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested, after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Sure. He is on this ship, maybe? Next to the ship? He was arrested recently. He's in jail. For some reason, I read that as though, like, he was arrested, but he served his time and now he's out. No, he's still in there. Wow, look at how close this gate is. Excuse me, I need to talk to Skyfrin. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimidoa I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Sirens. It's just back and forth from one side of Aleport to the other. I wonder if I should keep this shirt as well. I don't know. As my main shirt. I don't know.
Hello. What did Skyfriend have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less about how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That's that bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands.
Okay. Time to go to the bar. Which is this way. And in, oh, next to here. I was like, in here? Are you touching someone else's butt now? Another initiate, are you? No? Then what are you? Speak up, I can't hear you. Feather. Huh? Bugger me, is this what I think it is? Nah, it couldn't be. You found this, you say. Where'd you say you found it? Skyfriend, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's naught left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, I see. Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You've been looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra. Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-callin'. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. Ooh. Just kidding, not that skipper. We want to go up here for some reason. Why do I have to show it to Sienna? Just let me go. I got a ticket. So you went and had a word with Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it's a relief to work with such an industrious person as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra. Without me. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. I really didn't need her to come with me. It was fine. Not you, Skipper. I want this Skipper. Very important. Yo. Take me to the Isles of Umbra, as if it's as simple as... Oh, I see you've got a rite of passage. Alright then, I'm aboard. Yippee. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but who the hell's with this? Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you'll please excuse me. Okay. Bunch of plasmoids around. Side quest? Many side quests? Okay.
I beg your pardon, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted.
Pot. An old pot? I'm not sure that I follow.
Oh, I see. You wish to harvest the corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. The writ Master Mimidoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself.
Huh?
When that giant mass of crystals struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they will be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect, I've observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, kid. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I'll begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries to the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Yippee.
This way, then. Dead man's moan. Ah. Sure, why not? My level's too high, hold on. Let's go for it. What is this in the background? How many do I need? Oh, just 2? Nice.
All done.
Then that's where I need to be.
I just want to know what this is.
Praying mantis. Sure. Anyway, all to will.
Is Shoal there for the taking? 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks and their cargo with those queer dead things and that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice.
Cool.
You saw them too, right? Dead people, just shambling about without a care in the world.
Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. Okay.
Gods, that voice, that single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist.
Okay, so siren. Which, I mean, I already kind of assumed, but... David, there is a siren.
This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible, they're all dead. Aren't they?
So, like, is there an aetherite around here, maybe? No? But surely, like, if I go back to the thing, I can come back here? Like, they're not gonna stop me from coming back here, especially because there's a dungeon this way. So, like, if I go and I do my bard quest, you're not gonna stop me, right? Let's see, Islands of Umbra. Okay, your name is certainly 2 games.
Let's go do our bard quest. Let's say heck you to this quest and let's go be a bard.
I want to see the outfit. This way.
Yum. Yum.
It's I, your favorite student. Oh my god, I get a shirt. I get an entire coffer. Required level 50. IL 90. Okay. And I get to scream. Ah!
You've done well, my young apprentice. In returning with the coral attire, you have reaffirmed my faith in you.
I see no further reason to withhold from you the existence of the final piece in the set.
The piece that has brought us together. Listen well, Kit. When I put down my bow, I vowed never again to set foot in the 12's-wood.
That I now forsake my oath is for no reason than to impart my knowledge to one who would succeed me. Lest you wonder why I should deem that so important, permit me to relate to you an event which brought about a great change in me. My most recent journey had taken me to Ulta, where I found myself ambling through the marketplace early one morn. Browsing the wares on display, mine eyes were met with a relic from my past, a piece of the coral attire that I had discarded decades before, countless moons away. I felt at once that it was not mere chance that had reunited me with it, and put forth the coin with nary a pause. Holding the garment in my hands, I resolved to find a worthy heir to my legacy. Alas, no sooner had I arrived in the 12's-wood than I found myself mobbed by archers seeking to hone their skills. Amongst those who came, not a one showed the least interest in poetry and verse. Sorely discouraged and regretting my decision, I made to strike camp and leave the 12's-wood once more, never to return. It was then that you appeared, young one. When you expressed your desire to learn song, I could scarce contain my joy. Looking back, I'm fully convinced that our meeting had been preordained. Your coming has instilled me with the courage to attend that matter of which I spoke earlier. I'm ready to make a pilgrimage to the scene of my regiment's demise. Ever since that fateful day, I have been haunted by visions of my fallen comrades, torment graven upon their bloodied faces. Lost to hope but too craven to end my own life, I wandered the land aimlessly, seeking a place to die. But the heavens denied me even that. Yet just when it seemed that despair would draw me wholly into its black abyss, never to emerge again, a melody resounded within me. It was then that I awakened to the power of song and found new purpose in life. I embarked upon a journey to master such verses as would bestow peace upon the fallen, that I might lay the tortured souls of my comrades to rest. It has taken long years, but now I believe I can offer a requiem worthy of my comrades. To do so, however, I require one last favor of you, Kit. I would have you escort me to the west of the observatorium, in the Kurthis Central Highlands. It is there that we shall find the scene of my regiment's demise. Your presence kindles within me a courage I had thought lost. I would have none other by my side as I undertake this pilgrimage, now as I enter the most daunting stage of my life. Once you arrive, I ask that you pay your respects with another bouquet of Nemea lilies. When my requiem is sung, you shall have the final piece of the coral attire. Heed me, O Passant Alphic. Reverse thee the dance of the stars athwart the night sky, that we might ease the suffering of souls long departed. I do still feel like he's going to die after this. But in the specified location in the Coerthus Central Highlands. So, to Camp Dragonhead. And then, we want to go... Where the hell is the thing? Excuse me. I just stepped through your everything. I'm sorry. This is the back. I want the front. There's a quest here. This is close enough that I'll find it later. I thought about writing it down, but... In here... Whee. I thought I heard something in real life. Still not sure that I haven't. Anyway. Through here. Okay, just outside. I'm sorry, I'm riding my chocobo in here. I'm not gonna be here for long, I swear. Alright, and then around here, of course, there's a fate just outside. Because as I said before, I cannot do a job quest without a fate. Oops. Alright, what are you getting me into? I knew it was gonna have to be a battle, but what are we doing? Okay. Inverter. We are surrounded, and our foes seem disinclined to listen to parley. You must survive this, Kit. My soul is overburdened with the deaths of too many dear companions. We'll see. It should be fine, right? Okay, you want to come closer? I'm going to, as always, hit everybody. Handle not now. Now's not the time, my dude. I'm stuck. I'm still stuck. Okay. There, now I can move. Do the thing. Okay. Died from poison. Let's go. Thank you. What? They're behind me. I didn't know where they were. Yeah, I mean, thanks. Get to my side. Why? May my songs envelop and protect you. Sure. Okay, but I'm gonna focus on these guys. Which one of you just did that? do this. You're just gonna stand there? Okay. That's fine. You can do that. There we go. Oh my god, stop it, dude. Thanks. I'm just gonna take this guy out. Like, I've been focusing on everybody else, but fuck this guy in particular. Maybe I'll also do this in this. We're doing pretty okay. Ooh, nice. Okay. Sorry, my everything is happening right now. Okay, one more. You're doing great, Jahantel. Oh my god. There we go. I don't know why you're on the ground. You're at like full health. Anyway. That's a lot of enemies. Kit, without you I would not be standing here this day. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, my friends. I have kept you waiting over long. Clapping in the background. The Keeper be praised. I can wield a bow once more. It was you, young one, who helped me to remember how. I had known this for some time, but your presence is as a salve for the wounds of my soul. Your coming has delivered me from the nightmares of my past. My worthy successor, to you I entrust the final piece of the choral attire. Don it and go forth to fill the hearts of men with courage and purpose, but not women or anybody else, just men. Though the seasons may turn, bending a man's back and dimming his eye, so long as there is life, there is reason to hope. Thank you, Kit, for showing me the truth of this. With the blood of my comrades upon my hands, to simply draw breath racked me with such guilt as I could not bear, for the time for mourning is past. I shall take up the bow once more and lend what aid I can to the gods' quiver. In fighting for those who yet live, I do my fallen comrades the greatest honor. Yet another melody resounds within you, I see. Then there is not more I can impart to you. As equals, let us together give praise to life and all the joy that it brings. Heed me, O puissant Alpic. Turn thee over the hourglass of time, that we might exult in the glory of all creation. I didn't press the button. In thine exalted name we sing, that the living may savor life and the departed know true peace. That time I was a little early. Am I allowed to continue on? There it went by itself. Okay. fate discovered nearby.
I thank you again, Kit. You have blessed this old fool with the gentle touch of salvation. Eorzea awaits. Go forth now and inspire endless hope and courage with the beauty of your songs. May we one day meet again.
I like that for him. I truly thought he was going to die, whether in sacrifice to me or in some sort of like suicidal, you know, like, I'm over it, I'm getting out of here. I really like that he returns to archery. That was good. Oh, this concludes the Bard quests for Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. I don't know whether I have or not. I haven't been reading. Okay. Does that mean I didn't do it? Was there supposed to be a list and they took out the ones that I had already done? Once you have done so, the next Bard quest will be available from Jay Ansel. I'm glad that I get more with him, too. That was funny. Should I look up and see, what was it called? Before the Dawn? I just want to know. Before the Dawn. The concluding chapter of the era. Yeah, it serves as the critical transition point between the base game and the Heavensward expansion, so I have to finish A Realm Reborn. That makes more sense to me than saying, you gotta do this specific quest. Okay. Let me see what the shirt looks like. I'm not even gonna, like, look at it before I put it on. Shit, okay. I am showing so much skin with this. Woo! Even my shoulders are out. And my entire back. Oh my god. I love that nothing matches. Not a damn thing in this entire set is the same color as anything else. We really said, do everything. Damn. And then I also get... Oh my, I forgot, hold on. I have a triple triad card. I have an orchestra roll. And then I use this now, right? I don't know what IL90 means. Woo. Okay, and then I assume that that's already better than what I currently have on, so this outfit is immediately going to leave us. Yep. Okay. I'm pink now. It is the exact same outfit, but now I am pink and purple. Oh man, but I still have the same problem of like, this feels important to me, and therefore I shouldn't put glamour over top of it. But I don't want to be pink and purple. I'm being harassed and bullied by the game. No, I could always just take it off. I know I have glamour dispellers somewhere. I have glamour dispellers. I have 4 of them, so I would need to get more. But you know, I know that I could just take them off, but that feels wrong. I don't know what this is. Put this in here. This should go with this. These should also go in here. Anything else I feel like should be in there? I think the rest of it is fine. I was like, what is this? That's the invitation to the wedding. I don't know. But yippee! I did it! I'm happy. Continue on with the main story. I need to go to Airport, and then I need to take a ship. I really like that for him, though. I'm happy. Oh, and I got this now. Hold on. Battle Voice increases direct hit rate of self and all nearby party members by 20. So that should go with Raging Strikes. Nope, that should go with... What is my nearbys? This should go with really Peloton. But wasn't Battle Voice, like, good? I should keep it for something, but you know, you're gonna go over there until I figure it out. Just at least because I'm not going to accidentally press N, I can tell you that. I'm pink now. How do I get back over there? Can I talk to you? Yes. This one costs money. It's okay. Moving on. What do you got for me now? Yeah, sweating profusely. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimidoho would be arriving at any moment. Apparently, he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young person with skin as soft as Phoenix down to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. Sorry, I went and did my bard quest things. I know, I'm awful. How dare I be a bard? What's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Huh? Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk that wander near the ship graveyard? And it stirred up the dead and all? Bloody hells. This takes me back to me days as a cannon boy sailing under old Mistbeard. They wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Ugh, they bloody would, though, wouldn't they, brazen old biddies? Some folks said the first purge would be the last, and I knew deep down in me bones that this day would come. And come it has. I bet me bum ear a siren's behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind, them that's got feathers and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy. 'Cept maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off to war without these. The siren don't have no power over a man as long as can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her, to the ship graveyard, initiate. All right. I look like I'm wearing pajamas. That's what it reminds me of. So this, I assume, is going to be like a boss battle kind of thing. Why did I do that one? Okay. There you go. do I feel about this shirt? I don't hate it, I guess. I feel like my forever shirt. I do feel like pink is not the answer, but sure enough, this is a ship graveyard. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Okay. Waiting. Level sync is in effect. Damn it, I'm going back down. See ya. I might take the hat off. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet. Do you hear that? 'Tis her. Whoa. Look, out over the water. She's come, Nishiat. She's come. Hello. Quick, shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditty, she'll call on her thralls and we'll be up in our necks in corpses before you know it. Why am I turning Minnesotan? So should I, like, start fighting? Okay, I can't move. True love spurned, for cruelty's reward. Where are they? Oh, they've been in front of me this entire time. Oh, y'all, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with doing this. Don't hit F. I wanted G. Not done. It's so sad. I gotta remember where G is on my keyboard now. Next. Spare mournful mistress distress. Why? But in song. Why? I should have waited. Oh well, that's fine. Another. Melody of last breath, of death, the rhythm. Dost thou not, to relent, regret, forever alone? Shit, damn, okay. Oh man, I got complacent with that one. I thought for sure, since I killed the first one in one hit, obviously I'm gonna kill the second one in one hit as well. What do we want to do with the sweet songs? My love, a river, one look, soul shiver. Can't do anything with these though. Shit. I guess I'll just perish. You look like a guy that I should be really, doing everything for. Woohoo! Hold on. Ouch. Why can't I move? Why do you hate me? Come on. There we go. No more dark eclipse, the heart. Oh, total eclipse of the heart. Oh, that was it. I don't get to fight her? Okay. Yay! Yeah, am I alright? I'm better in that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 whatsits if we'd gutted the songstress, but you can't have everything, can you? She'll not come crooning around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, bugger me, I've clean forgot your name. Remind me. Kit? Don't recall having known initiate by that name. But if you're not me old mate, or was name, why you've been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Been seeing you. Or be seeing you. I said been. Alright. I feel a little bit too close to myself, like I'm, hello, it's me. Right. Wait, where am I going? Wee. I'm gonna stop playing for a minute. Okay. Sometimes I'll leave the map up because I've forgotten. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, let me turn off my hat. Now I'm a pretty princess. You mean it was a siren? But how are you able to resist her song? I see. I had actually heard that Master Mimidoa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Huh. Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it, with my compliments. Yippee! Now I get to go back. Surely I'll just take the boat. Probably costs less. Yes. And I'll come back for all the side quests later. Wee. Wee. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Kit. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Why are you like this? Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Kit. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire aspected either. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice aspected? Either to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, the specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Grand. And don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-suspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania had been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Huh? What's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you didn't use that wardened pod of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it's undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, don't let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Kit. Come back and see me sometime, all right? Yay. The Curious Case of Giggity. Okay. Question mark. And this is over this way. Actually, what I should do, because it's after 1 a.m., is I should end this here, even though I kind of don't want to. I'm gonna head towards the inn as we talk and walk here, because that's where I want to be next. I'm gonna do some retainer things, some clothing things, maybe. We'll see. But I feel accomplished. I feel like we got a lot done. I'm really excited to have finished the Bard quests thus far. And I don't know, it's kind of weird because now I think, well, actually, wait, because A Realm Reborn ends at 60, right? And I'm 50 right now. Granted, the quest that I'm on right now is 43. So I'm a little bit still over-leveled, but I was like, it feels really weird to not have any more Bard quests and have such a long ways to go, thinking that I have to go until like 100 or something, but really, I only have to do 10 more levels. Or technically, because they want me to finish A Realm Reborn, 17 more until I get to do the next Bard quest. Either way, I'm really excited to have gotten that far in that quest line. We're getting close to the end of A Realm Reborn, which is just crazy to me. I still feel like I'm level 20. And I don't know, I'm just excited to play more. I'm really enjoying myself with the game. I hope that you guys are really enjoying yourselves watching, but I'm going to go ahead and go for now because it's after 1 a.m. and despite the fact that I still want to play the game, I should probably stick to my bedtime. Ugh. You think, like, as a kid, you're like, damn, what do you mean I have a bedtime? And then you become an adult and it's, oh shit, I still have a bedtime. That's crazy. But yeah, next time we will do side quests. We'll pick up the one in Gridania, I think, if I remember. And then we have the ones that are in White Brim Front. And then there's also one that's in Dragon's whatever head. Keep. Whatever it is. But it was only like the one, and that's close to Light Brim, so I figured I'll remember that. And then a couple in the Isles of Umbra. If there's any more that I'm not remembering, hopefully we'll pick it up from there. And then because that doesn't sound like a lot, maybe after that we'll continue on with the main quest. Or maybe that's it, and it's 1 a.m. after that, and I have to go to bed, and we have to continue it next time. But I am rambling, so I feel like we're doing really good as well with the parameters that I have been checking out, this. I feel like it really helps to have that thing, though only I can hear it. And I don't think that I really hit sad at all tonight. So I'm feeling good about that. Maybe I'll try again about the angry one, because I feel like I really want that, but I just cannot figure out the expression. I've done like angry eyebrows, but sometimes I do that when I'm confused. I did like squint, but sometimes I do that when I'm confused. Or I'm making fun of somebody or laughing. I gotta figure out, maybe it's just literally just use your face. Whoa. I didn't even hit it. What? Wait, that might be a problem. Oh, I am. It's not easy to see. On the VTuber model, but I am angry. I don't know. On this VTuber model, I should say, because I was using my other model before. Anyway, I'm rambling. I need to go to bed. I need to finish this video. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for some more Final Fantasy XIV.